visit Eaglerunnerbill.com. Eaglerunner Bill here. Yeah, my fuel quantity gauge on my instrument cluster doesn't do anything. It just sits right where it is. So I'm removing the instrument cluster from the panel here, making sure the battery is disconnected so I don't get any arcing and sparking. Now I'm doing this all on my own. I can't find any information at all on this. So I've labeled all the wires and I'm bringing the instrument cluster into the shop. This wire here is the sending unit of my fuel quantity gauge. This wire here is the input into my voltage stabilizer, which I'm hooking the battery to, a 12-volt battery, to the input of the instrument stabilizer. And the sending unit side of the fuel quantity indicator, I'm hooking to ground on the battery, seeing if this indicator even works. And yep, it looks like it works fine. Nice and smooth movement. Now I want to test it directly to ground. It goes to full. If I disconnect the ground, the indicator just stays at full. It doesn't come down. So I need to simulate a different resistance into it. Like I said, I can't find any info on the internet, so I'm just guessing. You might not want to do this because it might burn something up. Like I said, I can't find anything. So I got a potentiometer over here. I want to check and see with this potentiometer what kind of resistance are built into it. I'm going to take one of the terminals for the potentiometer and I'm just going to hook it to my ohm meter. I'm using little jumper clips. I'm going to jumper that right to one of my meter leads. Then I'm going to take and get the center tap off the potentiometer and jumper it to the other meter lead. That will let me read the internal resistance of this potentiometer. And don't do what I do. Like I say, I'm just guessing here. And I'm going to hook that center lead to the other side of the meter. One of the meter leads is in volt ohm position. The other one is in the common ground. Flick the meter to auto. And this potentiometer reads 1041 ohms. So let me move it and see if it has smooth movement on it. And I'm just reading the ohms value as I go to the other side of the resistor. And it goes all the way down to 3 ohms. It probably is really 0 ohms, but my connection resistance is probably that 3 ohms that it's reading. Okay, now I'm going to take my instrument cluster and I'm going to hook one end of that potentiometer to the sending unit side of that fuel quantity indicator. And the other side of the potentiometer I'm going to hook to ground on the battery post. And there's my 12 volts. I'm hooking that into my voltage stabilizer. And now let's see what this indicator does. See if it works. Okay, I'm going to dial my rheostat, my potentiometer down. And it runs all the way up nice and smooth. Looks like I got a good fuel quantity indicator. Must be the fuel tank sending unit must be bad. Now remember, when you're testing this, you can't read that sending unit with the ohm meter. While it's in the tank, it could set off an explosion, the little tiny bit of voltage that goes through an ohm meter. So in order to read out the sending unit, I'm going to have to remove it and dry it out. But this indicator seems to be working fine. I'm going to have to decide if I want to fix it or not. Probably going to have to get a new sending unit, or I might just pull it out and find a broke wire. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.